Good morning, everybody. It is the Ruthie Rocks and Marketing Max show number 529. Max is on vacation, Sheila.
Wow, good for him.
It's me and you. And you want to introduce yourself, please?
Yes, the lending lady, Sheila Merrill.
And who are you with?
I'm with Nova Home Loans.
Wonderful, wonderful. And Sheila, you're a returning guest, and you always have fresh and relevant information. And I'm going to put you in the lobby while I do the stats, and then I'll bring you back and we'll get started with what you have to show us today. So be patient. It should just take me a few minutes. And here's what's going on in the Las Vegas market. Right now we have 17, almost 18 days of inventory. We've been hovering around that, which that's okay. That's okay, because if you look, we just listed yesterday 207 homes, and that really kept us ahead of the game a little bit. We closed 258 transactions yesterday. Oh my goodness, that's over 500 agents that got paid. Yay! And we put 110 under contract. So we have 2,070 new single-family homes for sale. So that's not bad, everybody. That's not bad. And I will tell you that 378 of those are over $1 million. And this year to date, we have sold 484 homes that are over $1 million, while last year we totally sold 618 $1 million homes. So my goodness, in 4 months, we have done 78% of what we did last year. So it's going to be interesting to see how we go. And again, we have 378 active homes that are under $1 million. And another interesting stat I want to share with everybody today is that we are selling an average of 150 homes a day. So that is awesome. We have sold 4,473 homes this month. And I will tell you that it would have probably exceeded March, but we only had 30 days and March had 31. So I think we would have exceeded, I know we would have exceeded March if we had one more day, but we don't. But anyway, it all works out. And at this rate, we are just going to, this year is just going to go bonkers in the stats. So we have, let's see, on the left, let's see, that'd be your right-hand side. I continue to post this because we need sellers, and sellers need to know that they have equity in their home. And this is equity just from appreciation. This is not the equity from how they bought down their principal through their mortgage payments. So people have cash to buy a new home, buy, downsize, upgrade, move to a retirement community, move from one side of the town to the other, or whatever. The pandemic has changed your lifestyle. It's a great time to move with the low interest rates. You use the equity, you use the low interest rates, and you can have a fixed payment with an asset that is the biggest asset against your hedge against inflation. So agents out there, that's what you need to be, the story you need to be telling sellers. It's a great time to buy, and it's a great time to sell. So we need many more homes. Although congratulations to everybody that listed 207 homes yesterday. That is absolutely awesome. And then the other thing that I have, now you can't really read this, but this is the new home sales year to date. And we have year to date, we have sold 5,092 new homes. So we are pretty much way ahead of last year, where we averaged 800. We are averaging about 1,200 this year. And I mean, that's awesome. And new homes have not that much standing inventory, obviously. So, but the builders have plenty of permits. So hopefully we'll continue to see these numbers maintain themselves. So many new home communities that it's great for you all to shout out to the buyers and say, look, let me navigate through the over 200 new home subdivisions that we have in Las Vegas, and save your time and energy, and let me do the work for you. So whether you're doing resales or new homes, you always have a way to help them. The other thing I want to show before we bring our guest on today, let's see if I can get it up here, is this. So in January, our median price was $345,000. It jumped up to $355 in February, and now it's at $363. And probably April might change that a bit, but I don't have those stats yet, but I will probably have them next week. $363,000. And I want to tell everybody one major thing, and that is the new home sales, which I said we're doing 78% of what we did last year, I think is impacting this somewhat. Because we're selling so many new homes, that does bring that up a bit. So I was worried at first, because if we get to $375,000 median price, we're pricing our own population that live here out of the market, and we don't want to do that. So then I thought about it, and I thought, yes, but when I started doing the statistics for the new homes, not the new homes, excuse me, but for the $1 million homes, that does impact the median sales price of resale homes. So we're probably still in really good shape because people are still buying. So let's bring Sheila back into our show today. Here you go, Sheila. There you are.
Good morning.
Good morning. And Sheila is with Nova Home Loans, like we said, and I'll put her phone number up there periodically, and so that you all can get in touch with her. Sheila, what's the deal for today?
Well, the deal for today, let's go ahead and talk how rates are doing first before we get into the little special presentation that we have on Raven Home Loan.
Okay.
Raven. So rates as of Friday are still awesome. I just want to bounce off what Ruthie Rocks was just talking about. If you own your home and you are looking to do a refinance, a rate and term refinance, a rate and term refinance means that you are just going to refinance the balance that's owed. That's it. And you can roll in closing costs and prepaids if you like. So a rate and term refinance with a mid credit score of 700 or more, and if you have 20% or more equity, you are in the mid to the high twos. That is amazing. I just looked at it. And
you mean 2%?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Mid twos. This is a conforming loan. What that means is the loan amount would be under $548,250. So I think that's incredible. That is totally incredible.
Yes,
now,
it is.
Yeah. Now the same scenario for a cash out refinance, you are in the high 2% range. So that is amazing as well. So let's see here. Let's do a jumbo real quick. So this is good. This is live. I'm going to do 80% equity. And let's see what this comes in at with the 700 mid credit score. So let's do this. And it's probably going to be very similar. So we're looking at high twos to low threes on a jumbo rate and term refinance. And it's going to be about the same for a cash out refinance. High twos to low threes.
That's awesome. That is absolutely awesome. And like I was saying, it seems to me, and Brian Buffini was whispering in my ear, that this season, people are putting more money down because they have more cash equity when they sell their home. Do you find that to be true, Sheila?
Yes, I do. I do. We have an influx of people moving here from the Pacific Northwest and the West Coast and then the East Coast. And with them selling their properties, they have a lot of equity they're coming into Las Vegas with and putting more down.
So the more they put down, the more secure our market is from any type of a bubble. We don't see a bubble here at all. 30% of our homeowners own their homes free and clear. And we have really rebounded so well since 2010 with let's see if I don't think I have my chart here today. Let's see, to show people, let's see, let me just put this here. I mean, Sheila, from 2010, I mean, if they bought their home in 2011, they have for 120,000, which back then was the median price, if you can believe it. Now, if the median price is 365, they've got $245,000 of equity in their home, not even counting how their principal deduction added to what they can possibly cash out with and buy a new home and put more down. And so I think we're in a really good cycle here in Las Vegas.
I agree. That is what I'm saying. A lot of the people that I look at qualifying, that is exactly what they're doing. They have a good equity position coming into, or when they're refinancing, great equity. And then remember, with refinances, you can use that for debt consolidation, pay for that pool, pay for education.
But we want them to sell their home because we need sellers.
That's true. That's true.
We want them to sell, and then we want them to move up. You know, get rid of that 10-year-old home, buy something newer that has less maintenance,
Yeah.
or updated bathrooms. You know, the past 10 years, there's been a lot of changes in the way properties are trending with the gray and the floors and the wood and all the different things. Back when I bought my home, it was, you know, you had to have tile floors and beige.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's more of a, what is it? More grays now.
Yeah,
right. More gray tones.
right.
Yeah. Light colors and gray tones. Very modern. These open sliding doors. Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So yeah, it's a great time for sellers to sell and move into the, you know, the new era.
Mm-hmm. No, that's true. Yeah. Well, let's move into Raven.
Okay. So what would you like me to show first?
Let's go ahead and show the material first before we do the video.
Okay, so here's the first slide that I have for you to explain.
Okay, let me get it over here on my end. Hopefully it's the same. Let's see. Yep, there it is. Let me move it over.
I took the branding off, by the way.
Okay.
It was branded to a particular real estate company. I took that off because it's a generic product.
Okay, let's see. There we go. Okay, agent. Okay, now I have the right one up. So Raven is basically a professional network. It is for realtors and loan officers to connect and serve clients to find properties that may be pre-listed, just not on the market yet. So to coming soons, pre-list, and that kind of thing. So it builds more lucrative relationships. It amplifies your brand, your business and brand. And then you do have unlimited buying and selling and matching, and it can help you increase your transactions as well. So here's the bullet points that I like on Raven. Basically, it digitizes your needs and wants and automatically matches with agents throughout the network across your team, brokerage, and other local market brokerages and agents. So in a nutshell, what that means is properties that are on the market in your area, whether they be Las Vegas or in New York, will show up. You can put them in as a pre-list. You don't go live, therefore you are compliant. So once you go live, you know, and Ruth can talk about this, you have to list it in the MLS within 24 hours, Ruth?
I do. I think so, yeah.
I think so. I think there's something, yeah, because Raven talks about that once we get into it may or may not talk about it in the video. But basically, no more manual, this is what it provides. No more manual scrolling through posts on Facebook or a brokerage internet. For your clients, convert more listings by discreetly viewing buyer demand for any property. So for instance, you're going to a listing, you pull the app up on your phone and you're able to input the property address that you go to a listing with, and it's pretty impressive because you can show the potential seller all the matches that are going to show up for people that want a property with that person's criteria, with that property's criteria.
Well, yeah, when you go to a listing and you tell the seller, look, I have all these buyers that are looking for a home like yours, right?
Right, exactly. So you can uncover additional inventory, office exclusives, pre-markets, out-of-markets for your buyers. So you're not only seeing the potential client or the people that want a property like that, not only from your area, but from throughout the country that are looking to move into your area. It helps you double end deals by yourself or within your brokerage. And it offers a seamless user experience for your buyers with the Raven buyer portals. It includes both active MLS listings and then the additional inventory that you can put in. And that, again, that's the pre-list or coming soons. And it helps just working better together with your preferred loan officer and buyers. So it's a site, think of it like Match.com on steroids for the real estate industry. Finding houses. That's what it is.
Yeah. That's really cool. That is really cool. And how long has this system been around?
It's been around about 18 months now. Started in Southern California, moved over to Las Vegas or to Nevada. It's in a few other markets. Florida, they're going to be moving to Texas. So this is like the ground floor. It's really good to get in now and just show this additional piece that you have for your clients that you're trying to, again, get the listings and then buyers. It's pretty impressive to buyers also. It also keeps them off Zillow. Isn't that one of the worst things that your client can do is go to Zillow and look at things that are already sold or not? Yeah.
Or the Zestimate isn't really what the Zestimate is.
Right. Exactly. Well, that's true. Yeah. So let's go ahead and do the introduction video.
All right. Let's see if we can't make this work. This would be
brokerage. Depending upon your location or jurisdiction, we're also integrated with some MLSs. So we also offer an active MLS Listing Sync, which would mean we would automatically pull in your listings and we would automatically match your buyers with active listings in addition to any properties that are being added and shared through the Raven network. You can also leverage our buyer demand to help convert more listings. So you can add a property to Raven and see if there are any matched buyers agents. Use that intelligence to your advantage. Through Raven, you also have access to exclusive properties for your buyers based upon what is being shared, once again, whether it's through a private brokerage network or throughout the full Raven network. With Raven, you have both mobile and web accessibility. So we do have a native mobile app as well as a web interface. Now, you've already joined Raven, which is the first step. If you've joined from the web, I would also highly recommend downloading the mobile app. From your phone, just go to joinraven.com. It will prompt you to download the app from your app store. And then you want to choose log in. You're going to use the exact same credentials, so the email and password that you used on web, on mobile. Now, if you joined on mobile, then you can go to joinraven.com from your computer and log in through our web interface. Same deal, same email and password. Now, speaking of your email and password, your email address that you use to create your Raven account is going to be the email address that is also forward-facing your contact information for any matched agents. So if for any reason you do want to update your profile and finish setting up your account, you can do so. So I am going to show you both the web interface and the mobile interface. Both are going to be pretty similar to find your profile settings up here in the right-hand corner and then up here in the right-hand corner. If you want to edit your profile, if you want to upload a profile photo, you can access that all from here. Once again, your email address and your phone number that are part of your profile, they are also going to be forward-facing, i.e. any matched agents are going to be able to contact you and see this as your contact information. So that's on mobile, and then on web, it is very similar. At any point you want to update or change these, you can. Just know that your email address, if you do update it, that will change the email address you use to log in as well. Now, when you first join Raven, you were asked to add your MLS ID. If you skipped that, that's quite all right. You can always come into your settings and add your MLS ID. The purpose of your MLS ID is twofold. This is going to give us the ability to not only verify you as a verified agent, but also for us to tap into our MLS Active Sync. So if you are part of an MLS that we're integrated with, based upon your verified MLS ID, that's how we will automatically pull in your active listings. And I'll talk more about that in our seller dedicated video. You can also enrich your account with your license number as well, which in most states, it is required to have your license number associated with any marketing that you are doing as an agent. You can also update your office location and change your password at any time. And all of these are also, once again, accessible through the mobile app. And you can also schedule a dedicated training with our team, as well as connect with us in support. This is a live chat. So please let us know if you do have any questions getting your account set up. You can also email us at support@raven.re. That's SUPPORT@raven.re. We look forward to working with you, and there's going to be a few more videos on how to get started coming up next.
Well, that was, that looks really easy.
It's very easy. So that short introduction video gives you an example of how easy it is to input your information, everything that you need to be compliant for your broker. You want to keep the division happy and your broker happy. And that's the first part, the introduction, how easy it is to input your information, compliant information, et cetera, and how easy it is to use. Then there are some additional videos, and we'll go over that next time, for buyers, sellers. There's listing conversions, agent collaboration, and client collaboration. So the buyer part, adding your buyer needs to Raven. So you can input your buyers directly there. So you can have your buyers, some buyers just want to be in multiple sites, right, Ruth? They don't like to be limited. They like to look and make sure they're seeing everything that's out there. So this could be a place you can put them as well as your own in-house, landing page or marketing site. So you could use it that way. Now for sellers, you could add your sellers to Raven also. And again, show them when you have your phone with you and you're at that listing presentation, show them you can enable the matching and choose sharing permissions, and actually show them they can get notifications if they want to be that active, of when they won't know who the person is, but they'll get notifications of matches. So that's a good thing too. And listing conversions, back to the listing conversions, again, leveraging Raven's buyer demand and data, and when you're at a listing appointment.
Well, and to speak to that for a second, Sheila, right now, a lot of sellers are hesitant to sell their homes because they don't know if they can find something that they can buy. So this would kind of give them an ongoing feeling that, okay, there are homes out there, because they're going to get these notifications. So that should give them a little level of comfort.
That's a very good point, Ruth. That's absolutely right. You can see that there is inventory out there and that they can find a property. Absolutely. And then agent collaboration. So what I'm doing is little introduction to the videos that are going to be coming. So the agent collaboration, it's assigning co-agents to collaborate on your buyers and sellers. So they are not actually part of the transaction, but they are in the Raven network, just so you have an idea of who has the inventory that is coming available. And you can contact them directly and perhaps you can solidify a deal before it actually comes live on the market. So it gives you that option too. The last one that we'll go over at a future date is client collaboration. It creates buyer search portals for your clients to share and collaborate on matched properties. Your clients, when they're in the site, they can also like or dislike, like or not like a property, and then you will be notified of what they like or not. So
That's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sometimes, as we know, people change their minds, right?
Yeah, because they see something else.
Right. They want a different feature that they originally told you. So it gives you that option as well. So it's, yeah, great system. So this is what we need to do. So if you'd like to find out more about it, we will be having training classes at Be Social Savvy Training Room. So be sure to reach out to myself or Ruth and for interest, and then when the next class will be.
Is it on the schedule yet?
Not on the schedule yet. I'll go
Okay.
ahead and get with Kane and get it on there.
Yeah, when it is, then everybody can go to bee.vegas and sign up for it. So we'll just we'll hang tight to see when your next class is. It always is good to do it in person and have people bring their computers and actually sign up, you know, in case they have issues. You know, salespeople aren't always the most technical people. So if you just give them a little bit of a head start there with a little nudge and offer some help technically, that'll help get them going.
Yeah, and it really is a very easy system. It is the easiest system that I have ever used. It only has 4 tabs on the top, and you really can't mess it up.
That's good. You can't blow up Tokyo.
No, it's great. Yeah.
Sheila, that is fantastic. Now I had another slide. I don't know if it. Let's see here. That you sent me about an action plan and scripts.
Yes, this is really good. So this is an agent action plan you're looking at. So overall, find more homes to list and sell. So you go over, it's kind of a plan that you can adopt to your daily routine to help you with more buyers and more sellers. So you want to make sure that you add all your buyers to Raven. And then it will also allow other listing agents to see what your buyer needs are and contact or share their coming soons. It doesn't show them who your buyer is. Your buyer's information is always protected. None of that personal information is out there. All it's doing is showing a property that may have been matched to the buyer's criteria. So, and then you'll also be able to identify any self-matches for properties that you've put in. You never know, something you have listed or your brokerage, they may be interested in that property as well. So,
and Sheila, so from your perspective as a loan officer, the lending lady, how do you fit into this scenario?
So how I fit into this scenario, good point, Ruth, thank you. I provide this free for my agent partners. So Raven, I have marketing tools that every agent needs. And the main one we're talking about right now is Raven. And Raven is when you get a buyer, when you are working with a buyer and you want to engage them more with you and have them appreciate what you're doing and the tools that you're offering them. It gives you the inside. They should feel like they're getting the inside look on available properties that are either listed now or coming to these pre-lists. So that's what it's going to give you in that arena. I also have 2 other apps, marketing apps that are wonderful. We'll go into that in another show, and they help you with your open houses and your listings, marketing materials, advertising, social media blasts. And then the last one I have is, and I'm not going to name the names, you have to come back to the next podcast. The next one is when you have Seller, your buyers have purchased their home and they've closed on it, and you want to drip. You want a continual drip with them.
Wow.
And it comes up with marketing material, real life marketing material from their area that they purchased it. It lets them play with it. It lets them see what other properties have sold for, the appreciation. They can update information on their home that they've remodeled, and much more. And it's amazing. It's really, really cool. You need to come to Be Social Savvy training room and really learn more about all these.
Right.
So that's how I fit in. I provide all of these marketing materials and programs to you, and they're all professional grade. They're beautiful, and they help you close more transactions, either buyers or sellers, at no charge to my partner agents. That's how I come in.
That's wonderful, Sheila. Yeah. I mean, and with social media, people give things away, but they're not always as useful as this tool is. This is really cool. I really like it. It reminds me of a program that there used to be years and years ago. And I was searching in my brain this whole time for the name of it, and I can't remember it. But years ago, there was something similar, but it was all manual. And now it's all computerized. It's wonderful.
Right. That is wonderful. It's like a no-brainer. The system does all the work behind the scenes for us.
And you also provide some scripts, like if they're calling or texting or voicemailing or the follow-up text, because sometimes it's the simplest things that stop us from doing something. And if we just can say, oh, I'm calling to let you know that I have 10 homes matching, what you want. I mean, it gives you the script right there, so that, it's short and sweet to the point, and you're not taking other people's time, wasting it, and you have everything in front of you, and away you go. And I love texting. I just absolutely love texting. Texting the video, you can text the video saying this, which is really cool.
Right. Yeah. I like this also because I've heard of agents, because of inventory right now, or say somebody really wants to be in a certain area. Well, you take your app with your phone with you, your Raven app, and you pull up, you put in the property, and you go to the door and talk to the person and say, hey, I have somebody that is interested in buying your house right now. Take a look at this. This is all the people that match your property. And sometimes you may get a listing right then and there and double end it.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. And we need listings, everybody. We really do. We want to keep this balance going. We have 18 days of inventory, and I don't want it to get much less. When it gets around 15, I get very nervous. So everybody needs to get out there and get listings and have a compelling story as to why people should sell right now, and overcome their fear of not being able to find something by using this app. I mean, what a blend. I love it.
It is. And again, it works with other apps too. So you can use this to, we collaborate is what we do. So, and there's a place to put notes for the buyer, updates, it keeps it in it. So it's almost like your CRM, and honestly, it can be used as a CRM as well if you'd like. Now, this is Raven Pro. So it's got a lot. Let's see if I can pull that up real quick and I can read off. Here we go. This is what I'm providing for you free, and normally it would be a lot of money per year. So, okay, the Raven Professional. Client collaboration, it provides a branded IDX home search portal. The client is able to like and dislike properties. They can search multiple cities, regions, and zip codes. So go back to your sellers again, Ruth. Say they want to relocate, to another city. They're downsizing to be closer to family. They can check out other cities as well. And I don't think they can do that in our local MLS.
No, so, I got to go to Zillow.
Okay. And then they can search by drawing on a map. So say they don't know a zip code, but I like this area. And no matter what city it's in, they can actually draw on the map, and it will populate those zip codes in that area that they are interested in. That's a cool feature. They can save searches and listing alert emails, and you are notified. As their agent, you get notified whenever they save something. that they are interested in. It's really a simple login. It's designed for mobile or your laptop or desktop, no download required. Homebuyer activity feed, client search insights and notifications, and self-registration. So now agent, so that's for your clients. Now the agent collaboration, this is where you can collaborate with other agents to maybe get a heads up in this market, what's coming available for your client. So unlimited buyer and seller input, buyer demand preview, unlimited matching, multi-state matching, co-agent and teams collaboration. Yeah, I mean, there's a ton. I mean, there's a lot more too. So, and it's all free as my partner.
Yeah, just throw you a deal here and there, right?
That's right. Let's do it.
Yeah, well, yes, teamwork makes the dream work, and working with people like you, Sheila, is an awesome experience for all parties involved. That's all I can tell everybody. You communicate. My goodness, what a word.
Thank you. Yes, that's very important.
Yeah, I mean, gone are the days when we're waiting till the 11th hour to find out if somebody's going to get that home. Not with you anyway.
Right. Yeah. I'm glad you mentioned that too, Ruth. So I have just elaborate a little bit on that. When we're working together on a transaction, there are not only automated emails that go out for the loan application, the sent into processing, appraisal ordered, disclosures ordered, sent to underwriting, if there are conditions needed, sent to the closers, sent to funding, congratulations on your closing. So every step of the way, and then plus communication, direct communication with all parties involved for updates and anything that's needed. So, yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. Amazing. Well, Sheila, it has been a pleasure again having you on the show. Thank you so much for your time on Saturday morning. And thanks for coming to the office so we could get that video together. I wish everybody a very happy weekend tomorrow. I'm not going to be here. I'm taking Sundays off. I'm only doing 6 days a week, not 7. So my husband was the biggest advocate for that. So I said, okay. Anyway, Sheila, we hope to see you again soon. And I think you and I should put together a little video that we can maybe make it more instructional.
Yes.
So that you can use it, to send agents that can't, for whatever reason, come to the class, or we should just video the class and then we can send the class out to your agents.
Yes, I do have a video. It's about 35 minutes long from my last class. Mm-hmm.
Oh, super. Well, we need to get it out there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful Saturday. We'll see everybody next Saturday that joins our Saturday shows. Max will be back. And I think I have a Google expert next week, actually. So we'll see everybody. Love you all. Thanks, Sheila.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.